So just right there,
Yes.
we see most of the people that are very talented, like the artists, and they're living from their talent and passion. Then out there are people that are in the dilemma of choosing between passion and the practical career path. What advice would you give to someone like that?
Um, Looking at the average young person that comes from a middle income family or a low income family, number one is much as you're passionate about, let me say, music, this might not be the best time for you to focus solely on music. But like I said, you can always find something that intersects both your career interest and your passion. Here, I can take an example of someone that is really good at music. You may consider training students in schools while pursuing
Your other career.
your other career.
Okay.
You are earning, but as well, you go and practice what you are training the students.
Interesting.
So find an intersection.
So I've realized that you have a career that is both in line with your passion and then the other life. Can you share your personal story about how you discovered your passion?
It is not different from what I've shared. And this is the difference that we have from motivational speakers. Just for the record, on our pages, you will not find a motivational speaker anywhere. We speak experience, we speak what we have seen, we speak what is practical.
Yeah, sure.
And it is not different. In my senior 3, I was booked by the senior 4s to MC their leavers party. And it's not because they had seen me speak anywhere. It is not because they had seen me do anything anywhere. But because of my interactions with several other young people, fellow students, just out of the blue, one Moses Kaboyo, he works somewhere at Nassau Road now, reached out and told me, you know that you must be our MC when our leavers party comes. I said, why? I've not held a microphone before. Why do you think I'm the best person to go there? He told me, no, we are very sure. When I actually brought your name to the table, no one objected. So you will come and you will speak. And like the motivational speakers always say, that was the turning point. I never looked back. I ended up showing up every Sunday in Scripture Union because that's the only time I would get to actually speak, to actually be out there in public. And when I was doing the emceeing for that prom party, it was so effortless. I wasn't putting in any work. I used to throw a few words here and there, and the crowd was entertained. I wasn't forcing nothing. And guess what? Later on, I considered going into leadership. Not because I wanted to be a leader, but because I wanted to get an opportunity to be speaking every week on assembly. So, and I used to take part in every other activity that involved me being out there. And with a lot of humility, I can look you straight in the eye and say, since my senior 3, the schools I was at, every student in the school used to know me. From senior 1 to senior 6. They knew that Paulo exists, he's stubborn, he's this kind of person. So for the young person out there, in school and out of school, you could pick a leaf from what I've shared. And when I got out of school to campus, same trajectory. I joined clubs. I was part of presentations. Not because I knew what to discuss, but the end in mind was, the more I practice the art of speaking, the art of being in public, I'll grow into the person that someone once told me that I would be good at